Shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, crew. How is everybody on this Friday morning? God, guys, we made it to Friday. What a rough week. I hope everybody's having a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Let's pop this up on the screen so we all can see what everybody's chit-chatting about. And let me give out my good mornings to everybody. Good morning, Paul. How are you? Mystic, you lovely. Hello. Hey, Raven. The Raven's here. Good morning. And let's see. I don't want to miss. It was popping up on me. Parasola, good morning. Sage, darling, how are you? You got your coffee? Are you ready to roll? And we've got James. Yep, panned. Got to pan that rooster. Shut him up. So annoying. And then, of course, we've got, let's see. Keep going. I don't want to miss anybody. Spange, good morning, Spange. Marie Jane, hello, how are you? Sean, okay, lurk away, Sean. Oh my God, I seen the outtakes that you had. Oh my God, I was dying laughing. You guys are nuts. So funny. I'm loving it. But good morning to good morning, special Ed. How are you? Susan, hi, sweetie. How are you this morning? Don't get caught at work. Too funny. So how is everybody today? Sage has got her coffee. She's loaded for bear. Oh, what a rough night. Holy crap. I don't know, man. I slept like crap. I've been having this shoulder issue, and it's just like the pain is radiating. I just can't get a break. Of course, it's that time of year. But the great thing is the snow is melted. So I'm good with that. Totally good with that. But we got to hurry up and get things done because we're going to get more of it. It's just not going to get any better. And I'm so jealous of the people who are going into their summer cycle because, here we are freezing and they've got sunshine and warm temperatures and drama from the second I opened my eyes. Oh, Marie, I hope not. No drama. We try to stay away from the drama because all it does is piss people off and it just grows into a really ugly mess. So we try to steer clear of the drama, but sometimes, you got to stand your ground and defend yourself or others. And just sometimes you just can't get away from it, which really stinks. 29 where Sage is. Good morning, Roger. How are you? But yeah, we try to avoid that to our best of our ability. And sometimes it's just there, no matter what you do. It's a big whopping 35 here, guys. Don't be jealous. So I hope everybody had a great week. It was kind of a rough week here. Excuse me. Things going on and some good, some not so good. And you just try to work your way through. Not much warmer in Ohio. Yeah, we're all getting nailed with it. It's the problem. Yeah, it's our time of the year where it sucks. Totally sucks. So I'm thinking, okay, to warm up the house, maybe I'll do some baking today. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That'd make everybody happy. It's always nice, when you come home and there's a cake or something hanging out. So it's, well, I'm not moving. My medical bud. has the wrong address and hasn't been delivered, and I've had to try to get through to Jersey. Oh God, man, that's don't you hate it when the stuff's got to come through the mail? Because I go through that similar crap where because my disability is also connected to a compensation case, so I have to go through, my medications have to go through the mail, and if it gets lost, you're screwed. And then, it's a battle just trying to get somebody to talk to because everything's automated, which is really annoying. I mean, I've caught myself yelling into the phone, "Can I talk to a human being, please?" What the hell? Good morning, Lion. How are you? Raining in the UK. How unusual. You poor people. Maybe you guys should have been born with webbed feet. It's always so wet. But that's what makes the countryside so beautiful and green. It's all that rain. It's so it's yeah, Raven. It's been like a hot minute since you've been here, so I'm glad you had time to show up for the crew this morning, the Brew crew. Raven must have been busy hiding in the shadows, working. No weed equals mental and physical pain. It works great for a lot of people. It really does. Especially when you do use it for pain management. The worst thing is that, it doesn't show up in the mail. And what do? You just, I don't know. I don't know how that works with that. But if it has to come through the mail and it's lost, oh, what a holy mess. Good morning, Mark. How are you? It's such bad weather here. I'm expecting to see a witch fly by my house at any moment. Get a landing strip ready for for Mark. Uh, Plus, we boil everything in case anything gets too exciting. Yeah. I grew up in the great Pacific Northwest. I like the rain. I enjoy the rain too, but then you know what? When it rains too much, do people in the UK suffer a lot of depression? Because sometimes you're like, oh God, rain again. Sometimes it really brings you down. Good morning, Alessio. How are you this morning? Why on earth do I don't get notifications? I go through that too, Alessio. And then I got to go check to see what the hell's going on. When I get the notifications? When the show's over. Or it's like 30 minutes in and then it'll pop up. And I'm like, what the flip? So I'm always either late for somebody's stuff and it's, or I didn't even know they went on at all until I get online. Hi, guys. I'm lurking ready for tomorrow's travels. Off and running tomorrow, huh, Sean? Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Of course, it's probably afternoon for you guys. Good morning, Sarah. It's not like that everywhere. That's a stereotype. The West gets far more than we do in the East. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Alessia's got to go load up the coffee. Yeah, because that's what you always hear. Oh, you don't want to live in England. It's all it does is rain. There's no sunshine. So just I was wondering if, is there a large community of people that go through depression? Because I know when we have like rain continuously here, it's like, oh, come on. I'm so over this. Just want some sunshine. It just so it's good to know that, yeah, stereotypical, it's not the case for everything. The hills down in the center of country stop the rain spreading. Oh, okay. Got it. It's raining here. Now, am I saying this right? Cheshire? Is that right? UK? I love the way you guys name your towns and stuff because it's just like these elaborate names. I know when I used to fill out stuff for friends of mine in the UK and for the mail. And it's like, it took up like the whole entire envelope because it was, I was like, oh my God, you got to write all this huge name out. And then you've got, all these numbers and everything. I'm thinking, geez, it's just easier just to call the person up or deliver it yourself. It's less writing. I won't lie, I could not be bothered to get up. I woke up at 11:30 and thought sod it and went back to sleep. I've had those days too. Yeah, it is. It's even though when I do enjoy rain. I love a good thunder and lightning storm. I'll sit right there on the porch and watch it. I'm lucky I haven't been electrocuted yet, but it's I don't know. I find it energizing or uh, to experience, a good thunderstorm. Oh, thank you, Marie. Let's do this. Let's do this. We've got to pull out the monkey. A little monkey business for Marie. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Good morning, Sherry. How are you? Everybody's rolling in for their cup of coffee or whatever your choice of beverage is. Now, see, it's getting cold. It's cold and damp and crappy here, so that it's getting to tea time for me. So I'll be getting out the Yorkshire tea. I know I keep saying it, but I'm going to do it. I just got to figure out how to set up the camera so you guys can see. Unless I can get my son's girlfriend to videotape it for me so you guys can see me making the tea and that Wayne sent me. And again, according to rumor, it's supposed to be the best. I love rain camping in a tent. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I used to love that too. But lately, I've been watching some stuff online about horrific camping things. And I'm thinking, oh, no, I am never doing a tent thing again. When I was younger, I never even thought about, somebody or something coming into your camp area and messing with your tent or tearing you up. And yeah. But lately I've been watching this stuff and thinking, oh crap, I wouldn't do that stuff. Some of these people are nuts. And then they'll stay there. And if they would stay, holy crap, no way, man. Something like that happened, I'd be out. I'd leave the tent, all of it. Screw it. You could buy all new stuff. I would just go back to the trail, get that in the car and get out. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Apologies, I'm back. Work-related stuff. That's okay, Alessio. Life happens first, guys, This is leisure. Okay, check's done. Now I can settle in and chat a bit. Okay, Sage. Get your coffee. Tell them it's Friday and you're quitting early this week. Of course, my husband would feel that way. He wants to quit early too. He's tired. They're on a deadline, and there's some guys that are working on the site that don't show up to finish their work. So my husband could do his work. So my husband's been bitching about that. And they've got 2 weeks to get this house build finished because these people plan on moving in the first week of December. And I told them, good luck with that. They don't even have some of the plumbing and electrical finished. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen, but to be continued, you know what I mean? I've just got plain old coffee, and everybody's talking about their fancy coffee drinks. After yesterday, I'm ready. It was a pain in the... Yeah, I seen it. You said that you guys had like a meltdown, and you were on working late trying to catch up. That just totally stinks. Especially, if it was on a Friday, all you're thinking about is, oh God, just a few more hours and I get the hell out of here. And then everything goes wonky and then you're stuck there. Oh, it used to really fry my cheeks. I just sent my son Costa. It's right outside my door. I like my coffee dark and strong. Ooh, I have a girlfriend that's always teases me. She says my coffee's like tea. I says, well, I don't want it to grow hair on my ass either. You know what I mean? Uh, Jason Hawes will do your plumbing. Yeah, yeah, really. But they probably should have called him. Uh, Good Lord, I'm thinking, okay, how do they plan on laying the floor and getting cabinets and stuff in? And they didn't. The plumber hasn't even shown up to finish the plumbing. And then, my husband has to do the painting, so it holds him up. Because you can't do all of that, and then they're going to go in there and mar up all the wood, the walls and stuff, and then he'll have to redo it. So yeah, not a happy camper. Uh, they don't even have the doors in yet, guys. Everything's still covered in plastic. So yeah, it's a hot mess. Coffee makes me wake up, but makes my insides churn. Oh, it does. It bothers you, yeah? See, a lot of people can't have it either. See, that's the trouble I was having with tea. I could have. There was only one so far that I found. That's what this whole tea thing come up. Because every time, drink this kind of tea, and drink that kind of, and it would make me sick. So, hey, Spange, good morning to you. It would up my, and it's upsetting my stomach, and that's not what it's supposed to do. So that's when Wayne said, I'm going to send you Yorkshire tea. So I might pull the kettle out today and give it a go. I have 2 tea bags and leave them in, or strong tea leaves in a diffuser. Yeah. Well, see, it's usually, it's generally a decent, regular size teapot. And I usually put in a tea bag per cup is the way I think of it. I don't use loose leaf because I just don't want all the extra effort. And then I would have to figure out how much I want to put in. So that's, I'm not used to it would be a guessing game. So it's just easier to do the tea bags. Afternoon tea, yeah. So I might hit that up. We'll see. Of course, I always have a list. I've always got a list going on in my head, what I'm going to do. And then that just doesn't happen. Everything gets messed up. That's the norm for around here. The norm for around here, the list never gets done. I'm always off doing other things. I may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I drink coffee, so who cares? Right, right, Sage, right. Hey, you take us as we are. You know what I mean? Did you enjoy doing the live with Sandra? Yes, I did. Sandra is such a sweetheart, and we had such a good time. And she did brilliantly. She really did. Once you get that first one under your belt, it's, smooth sailing. She's going to be an old pro before we know it. And she did a great job, and I had a really good time. Look forward to being on again. I think we're going to get together with Claire, who's just another lovely lady. So that should be really fun. I do have ADHD meds as well, but that can wake me up, but it also gives me blurry eyes and dizzy. Oh, so see, what do you choose? Either you want to be awake or you want to, walk around in a haze all day. That sucks. I wouldn't want that. I'm at my most delusional when I make a to-do list. I know. So that's why I try not doing that, Sage. I really don't. Because, hey, Purple, good morning. Graduate, hello. It's because it never gets done. So I fly by the CD shorts, and see if you can accomplish anything. Yorkshire tea is great, but it's more of a comfort drink rather than a taste bonanza. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I love loose tea. I've got a few different diffusers. I always use 3 teaspoons of. Oh, okay. So okay, that's good. 3 teaspoons. Got it. Well, I've heard through the UK grapevine that Yorkshire is the best. So if it's mild, then I probably like it. The one, which is funny, the one that I drink and it doesn't bother me is an apple cinnamon. And you think that with the cinnamon and stuff, it would give you a stomach issue, but it doesn't. So that's pretty much the only one I can drink so far. Yorkshire Gold is nicer. Oh, so there's a difference. Aha. See, I can't go check the box. I don't know which one he sent. I know it was Yorkshire. I don't know if it's gold or not. Roger Bose, some say it could be hypertension. Well, you should have that checked, Mark. You should have that checked. I leave you on in the background, Laura. Needed to prepare for the weekend. Wish you all a great weekend. Okay, Sandra, thank you, thank you. They are off on an adventure. You guys are going with Paul. You're meeting up with Paul and Claire, correct? This weekend? I I believe that's what you said. Fibro frogs. I don't remember crap. Mint upsets my stomach. It soothes most people, but upsets my tummy. Really? Yeah, because I love mint. I put mint in a lot of stuff. I grow it in my yard. It's, I have a field of it in my yard, which is awesome because then I don't have to pay for it. And being Lebanese, we put mint in everything. I just love it. I love the smell of it. But yeah, that's because, my grandmother always say, oh, put mint. It soothes your stomach. So see, it's not the same for everybody. I just bought a box and every other tea bag fell apart. Oh, doesn't it stink? I take it back. Say, hey, this is crap. Give me a new one. Ginger settles mine and mint upsets it. See, and it's funny because I can't have a lot of ginger because then I have a stomach issue. Isn't that weird? It's just when I make Chinese food, I just have to make sure very little ginger. Otherwise, it's just overbearing, and then I end up with a stomach ache. Yeah, right. That's going, Sandra. Oh, yeah, right. That's going to be brilliant. So yeah, I think they're meeting up with the yes investigation with Paul and Claire. That's what I thought. So you got to read first before you say, Laura. Do one first. So yeah, it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to see what you guys put out for us. Oh, and Marie can't have ginger. Hello, Big Stew. How are you? I can't help it. I just love saying that. Big Stew. Gee, that's what maybe I'll make that for dinner. A big stew. I haven't decided yet. What's everybody else? What's everybody else going to be making for dinner? I need to go make tea now. Oh, see, we got Spange going. I just got to go make tea. Hurry, hurry. We'll be here. I got all kinds of tea. Some of them, because my niece last Christmas bought me a kit that had a bunch of teas in it, which I need to try. Um, Earl Grey. I heard Earl Grey is a strong tea, so I don't know if I'm going to like that one. Give me your opinions, guys. What do you think of Earl Grey? And then, of course, mint tea and then chamomile and so on and so forth. And lemon. I think I'd like to have just, I don't know, a flavored tea. So if your garden in mint condition, yes, my garden is in mint condition. We have a stockade fence that goes all the way around the yard, and all along the fence is all where the mint grows. And you have to maintain it, otherwise it'll take over the whole garden. It will. But I love it. And you go out there and you clip a bunch of it, and I dry it to use for recipes and stuff like that. Earl Grey is weak. It's from a village near me. Oh, is it? See, now Sarah, people told me, oh, it's strong and only the posh people drink Earl Grey. And I think, oh, all right. Marie says it's horrible. Oh my God. Okay, well then I'm not gonna. I'll give it to my father. Here, Dad, drink this. Earl Grey is an acquired taste. Try half Earl Grey and half Darjeeling. Ah, okay. Now, see, I don't have Darjeeling. I've heard of it, but I don't have it. Is what flavors Earl Grey tea? The only reason, they gave me because their kids are breaking them on me. Uh, because I'm a star. I grew up on Star Trek. I'm a Star Trek fan. I'm a Trekkie, and in the Next Generation, Captain Picard always drank Earl Grey. So everybody goes, oh, here we've got it. We've got to give Aunt Laura the Earl Grey. So, but I haven't tried it yet. My husband drinks Earl Grey and Lady Grey. I can't stand the smell of it. Oh, so it has an odd smell. I don't think Earl Grey is strong at all. I don't enjoy malt flavor. Oh, interesting. I had someone that made an Earl Grey and lemon tea flavored beer. It wasn't bad. Paul DS9, my favorite. Oh, well, because my father was always into astronomy and all of that and space travel. So when Star Trek come out in the 60s, that was it. I have watched it since I was a baby. So it's and Next Gen. I love Next Gen. My favorite character, Worf, because I just the facial expressions and the it's just really fun. It's just really funny. You find the comedy in it. DS9, yes, I enjoyed that as well. Most people in UK just have standard tea. The specialties teas are slowly becoming more popular. Ah, okay. See here we have. I mean, you think of a flavor, they've got it. There are some shops that'll make up flavors for you, which is nice. My grandmother used to make tea out of flowers that she would pick in the forest. A little purple flowers. I have no idea what the hell they were, but she would make tea with those. Maybe you guys would know what the hell they are. What did you think of the Picard series? I loved it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I loved it, Paul. I love the Picard series. I've got a thing for Captain Picard. I think he's a very handsome man. What did you think? See, I don't mind Star Trek, but I love how the ship develops over the years. Brave New Worlds looks good, though. Yes, it's just amazing. There always has to be an Enterprise, no matter how updated they make it. DS9 was my favorite. My PhD was based on it. Didn't finish due to work. Oh, because if you actually guys think about it, okay? Because a lot of people bash Star Trek, and here we go, right? Think of all the technology that we have today and how it matches up with even the original series. I mean, communicators, cell phones. We've got computers. Everything that they had, that food replication, stuff like that. They do that kind of thing. Not pretty much like they do in the series, but the correlation is just amazing. And I've heard that they're working on a transporter system. I don't think I would, try it because, you don't want to rematerialize, with your ass on backwards, but they'll have to perfect that one first. What's brown and floats through space, Captain? Oh, lion. Oh my God. Pizza flavored tea. They probably got it, Raven. You know what? Look it up online. I guarantee you they probably got it. I wish they wouldn't do so many timeline changes. Yeah, that was a bit annoying when they did that, but I think it's just how they could get the story across. And then, of course, I got, ticked off when they when things went for a drastic change, and then so it could morph into the new movies. When Vulcan was destroyed and all of that, and all us old Trekkies, were upset about that kind of thing. But then we also have to remember now it's onto a new timeline, a new group of people. So it's just amazing. It really is. You got to be open to it, because I wasn't too thrilled about all of it. Cisco was the best captain. Sorry, Laura. Oh, hey, everybody's got their favorites. Everybody's got their favorites. They have teleported atoms. Yeah, they're working on it, but I'm not stepping in that thing. Or we turn into a lobster with 4 asses. Yeah, that's right. It's just, they've got to perfect that for years before I'd be willing to step into it. But I would be game for space travel. I think that would be awesome. And then wouldn't it be some shit if, finally when we reach warp capability and the Vulcans show up on the planet? Oh, wow. And then he's going to make you think, okay, what did Gene Roddenberry know that we didn't? Right, or 4 of them. That's right, Raven. Or it ends up where your head is, and then, the vice versa. They'd be a little uncomfortable. And the Enterprise is an aircraft carrier. You think? It was a ship before. It was a ship before, I think. Captain Kirk went out to the doctor's. Doctor said, "It's on your saber's bowl. Starboard bow." Okay, oh God. Yeah, there's a lot of people that just don't like it, but it just, wouldn't it be wonderful if the world actually ended up where people actually got along, and then we worked just to improve ourselves instead of being driven by money? Who someday, I don't think in our lifetimes, but someday. But I liked each captain for who their character was, because they really were all good. And it's funny though, because Star Trek pretty much bombed when it first came out, and now look at it, cult classic, the movies. It's amazing how something that wasn't popular when it first came out, and then it explodes. It finds its audience. I don't know much about Star Trek aside from I'm wearing red and I might not make it. That's right. If you were in red, you were gone. The guy in red always was the sacrificial lamb. Oh, in every episode, poor guys in red. Okay, go check out that sunrise. Or you get melded with 3 other people, which technically means 4. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I liked Captain Archer. Yeah, see, everybody has their favorite captain, their favorite series. I'm not a fan of Star Trek. Oh, Raven. Oh my goodness. We won't put you in the corner for that. No, it's not everybody's cup of tea. And then you get the people, oh no, Star Wars was better. Star Wars was fabulous. I love Star Wars too. But I mean, not any more than Star Trek. Star Wars had, and then again too, another one where it matches up with what we've got going on nowadays. That's the imagination of the people that created it are just fantastic. So it was like they could see into the future and what we can develop into, and a lot of the stuff we have. I don't know if they just get it based off of that imagination of those creators, but it's just funny how stuff is matching up with what we see in film or in TV series. Me too. I always liked Scott Bakula. Oh, me too. I loved him at Quantum Leap. I loved Quantum Leap. Good morning, V team. How are you? Oh, what did I admit to Sarah? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Susan, I love Lord of the Rings. Oh, yep. Another good one. Another good one. I've watched the original Star Trek from the 60s. It's cool for its time. Yeah, it was cool for its time. It was way above what anybody expected. I think that's why I didn't, take off right away because, it was so out there in the 60s. So I don't think it was something that everybody was ready for. But then when it come back around, like I said, it exploded. And then, the even today, the original series is still on. You can still watch it. And then it, morphed into all the movies. The movies were all great. And there's still actually supposed to be another movie coming out, but they're having issues, I think, with the directors or something. They need to hurry up before everybody gets too damn old. Yeah, Lord of the Rings was an awesome movie. It really was. What do you think of the rumors of Star Trek and Doctor Who crossover? Gee, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, Paul, because I used to watch Doctor Who as a kid too, and I loved that show. To be honest, I haven't seen any of the newer Doctor Who's, so I'm like really behind on all of that. I need to rewatch the Lord of the. Oh, it jumped on me, so I'm reading. I need to rewatch the Lord of the Rings. I was so young when I watched it the first time. I fell asleep watching it back then. Oh yeah, Raven. Yeah, awesome, awesome movies. You've got to watch them. Great characters. Oh, jeez. They just did a really great job with that whole thing. Let's see. Have you ever seen the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins, the legendary? No, I haven't, Mark. I haven't. Oh, he lives in a hole. No, just no. Uh-oh. No. So Sarah's saying no to the mix of the Doctor Who and I don't know. I don't know how they would work. What really? How would that work out? It would be kind of weird. Christopher Reeves is the best ever Superman. I loved him as Superman too. Also, or I should say also, but because yeah, he was my favorite, and I wouldn't accept no other. But then when I seen uh Henry Cavill do it, I was like, oh man, he was casted. He has the look. So you can't knock him for that. He has the look of Superman, and I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I love him as the Witcher. Oh, jeez. I really hated it that he didn't continue with that, but people got to stick to their standards. I think it would be appropriate. Lord of the Rings now. I was not a fan of that kind of stuff when I was a kid. I think you'll enjoy it more, Raven. Now that actually that's what you're into that kind of thing. So it's I think you would enjoy it more. I like the old original Star Trek that was on TV and a Lost in Space TV. I know Lost in Space, hilarious, but good. Those were great shows for the because when you go back and you look at old TV shows, from when you watched when you were a kid and you're thinking, oh God, how did I watch that? It's so lame. And I do that all the time. I think, oh, this is too painful to watch. But you watched it because that's what we had. But those shows were like, before their time. Unpopular opinion, Cavill was overrated as Superman. Well, they push it out there, but come on, he's hot. He's hot. And he's such a nice guy. But definitely loved him as the Witcher. Just wow. And apparently now I guess he's going to be the next James Bond. Is that rumor true? James just conjured Fred Ted for me, very small, far away. Watch the extended version, so much better. Yeah, it's you're gonna have to set time aside and watch them because they're awesome. Oh my God, Space in 1999. Yes, I remember that. I used to do that. I used to do like set aside all that time and watch all the movies in one day. When we had nothing else to do. You got to kind of, you got to. I used to do that with a lot of movies. Oh, it's Friday, Sage. Tell him, sorry, phone's off the hook. Yeah, you might have to watch in 50 installments. Yeah, if she falls asleep that quickly, yeah, you might have to break it up. Tom Hardy would be a good James Bond. I we all have a vision of who James Bond is. I forgot the guy's name. The one that was the blonde hair guy. I'm sure he was probably a good James Bond, but James Bond, you have to, that thought in your head, he's the dark haired mystery man. And when they switch it up like that, it kind of screws it up for you. I mean, I liked Sean Connery. I liked, oh God, his name just went right out of my head. Shit. Oh God, I can't think of his name now. It was right there and I lost it. Oh, Pierce Bronson. I thought was a good James Bond. It's time they announced who is going to be. That said, it's probably on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's what I keep hearing. That he's gonna be. Yeah, James Bond, tall, dark, mysterious, dark hair. Yeah, just so when they switched it up, I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. I hate it when they do that and when they screw with, um, the characters because you're used to it, and a lot of people don't like that. I mean, you got to be open minded to it, but you're expecting certain things and they screw with it. When I say James Bond, I think of Pierce Bronson. Yeah, yeah, he was one of my favorites. Roger Moore was the best. See, everybody's got their favorite. All right, I'm going to jump in the shower while I'm warm back in a few. Okay, Roger. We will be here because he's a speed shower guy. Everybody's got their favorites. Actually, it was funny. We were just talking about this not too long ago. I forgot who I was talking to. Isn't Sean Connery like the original? I go, well, no. He was one of the good ones, though. Yeah, brilliant James Bond. Yeah, Roger Moore was good. I just happen to like Sean Connery better and Pierce Bronson. Those are my two favorites. Pierce Bronson was just more like the more modern version. I think I only seen one James Bond movie. Oh my goodness, Raven. You've missed so much. But you're still young yet, so you get time to catch up. Time to catch up and appreciate the older stuff. I love old movies. Stick to watching Lord of the Rings. Oh. I don't think you get when you get older is when you start to appreciate the older stuff. But I've always enjoyed all the old movies, all old horror movies, which I think are just the best. I mean, the new stuff that they put out nowadays, yeah, the gore and the blood and guts and stuff. They gives you the effect, but in the old days, it was the mystery behind the horror that hooked people. Ooh, Sherry doesn't like Pierce Bronson. Oh my goodness. Like one of my favorite old ones is Arsenic and Old Lace. Hilarious and that back scariness to it. I just that is definitely a must see. A hilarious movie. Hey, Blanket. Hello, off the phone. The organizing around Blanket House, Smoochie's Ginger Boy. Okay, hello, good morning, Cass. Good morning. I know I'm here. I'm murmuring as I'm reading. I love old movies. They use suspense and your own imagination. Exactly. See, that's it. It's your own imagination and the suspense that gets you. Definitely, the younger crew has got to check out the stuff. Yes, Sarah, I know Arsenic and Old Lace. Who thought that he was so freaking funny? It was hilarious and creepy, and those two old ladies had no clue, and oh my god, it was hilarious. Just the best. I have that on DVD. I watch that all the time. You just can't not laugh. And Vincent Price, I'm a huge fan of Vincent Price. He just, oh my god, great movies. And then you also got to remember what they had to work with back then. So the special effects and the makeup crew, it was so much harder back then because they didn't have all the new technologies. So you really got to appreciate it. One movie I love is The Goonies. Oh, yep, Goonies is a classic. I heard something about they were going to do another one of those. I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, Arsenic and Old Lace. That is just one of the best ones. Friggin' a riot. Yeah, he's just that's what I always tell everybody. If you're gonna check out old stuff, you got to go through all the old stuff. Did you ever see Ghost and Mrs. Muir? Yes, I do remember that. Yep, another good one. Another good classic. Vincent Price was crowned the best horror. Oh, it jumped on me. Horror actor ever. I'm not mistaken. Probably he was. He was just 100 the best. What was it? The House of Wax? I believe that's the title of it. One of my favorites. Corey said it's not true about more Goonies, at least with him involved anyway. Oh, okay. But I did hear, so maybe they're going to do a new cast of people and do a remake. I don't know. Some stuff they need to leave alone. They only do remakes because they don't have good writers anymore. Nobody can come up with original ideas. Okay, Marie, lurk away. Hey, Steph. Hi, Steph. I can hear all the movies you're talking about. Totally agree with you. I would to throw out more, but got to get through my work first. Do it on a sly. Do it on the slide. Do you love the classics, Steph? I love the classics. Let's see. The Blight Spirit, Raw Side Paranormal. You'd love it. The original. I'm going to write that down and check it out. Let's write that down before I forget, because I'll forget. You know, the fibro short-term memory. I can't remember jack shit nowadays, guys. It's terrible. So I've got that written down. Oh, and I better put the original so I get the right one. Some movies I just think aren't meant to be remade. And when they do it, it's just like a total bomb. I didn't hear you mention Abbott and Costello. Oh, God, yes. Very funny. A lot of people didn't like Abbott and Costello, but I think they're hilarious. I'm not a big Three Stooges fan. I just find them to be annoying. But Abbott and Costello, you know, what is it? The Mummy, and I've got a few of those actually. Somebody had copied a few of those Abbott and Costello movies for me. Love it. I'm in the mood to watch the original Poltergeist again. It's been a while. Yes, good one. It's a good one. All about a topper. Yes, with Cary Grant. Yep. Like I say, who knew that Cary Grant was so funny? I didn't until I seen Arsenic and Old Lace. I'm thinking, oh my God, this guy's hilarious. Can't wait to see the remake that Jordan Peele is doing of People Under the Stairs. Oh, they're redoing that? The original was awesome. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to have blood, guts, and gore to have something to be scary. And People Under the Stairs was classic. Because that was scary. And then after the fact, then you felt bad for the people under the stairs because it was actually the people that had them locked up were the evil ones. Blight Spirit is a film about a man and his second wife being haunted by the ghost of his first wife. It's so much more funnier than it sounds. Oh, okay. Wouldn't that be something? The first wife's ticked off, so she goes, "That's it. I'll take care of you guys." Would you guys do that? You pass on, you know, and your husband or wife gets remarried. Would you haunt them? Especially if it's like, you know, they married like, you know, 2 weeks or so after your passing. You're like, oh, okay, what was going on here? But there's Christmas comedies. Why not Christmas action? Well, not for nothing. Everybody, the debate is there with the Die Hard movie. Oh, it's not a Christmas movie. Well, it takes time during the Christmas season, so I would consider that a Christmas action movie. See, there you go. Jam Before Cream and Die Hard. Yeah, is a Christmas movie. I agree. Raven has never seen Die Hard. All right, guys, we need to compile a list for Raven. We won't see Raven for months because we're going to have to educate her on these movies. You haven't seen Die Hard. Oh my God. Uh-oh, Cass is taking advantage, Sarah. It's freaking funny. She can't be planked. But she's going to save it for when you show up on her show tomorrow. She's putting you on a list. Oh my God, that's funny. Now I'm behind because I can't listen voice text at the same time. I know. I can't do that either. See? Yeah. She's got you on a list, Cass. That's it. You're doomed. You're doomed. She might have to get a double planking. I don't know, Sarah. I've been busy watching shitty horror movies. Oh God. I'm holding the Christmas season research hostage now, Sarah, and I've got Yule cats. Excuse me. She's got me choking. It's funny. Oh, if you put cream first, then throw jam on it, the cream's going to splash everywhere. There's a process. You got to follow the process. Drop bears at the ready. Yeah, see, she's getting it all set up. You're in for it now. You might have to lurk, Cass. Gremlins I watched last night. Epic. Yeah, yep, Gremlins. Again, another one where they did a wonderful job where they just, it starts off so cutesy, then all hell breaks loose. Clotted cream is more like mascarpone. It's just like putting butter, cream cheese on first, not like pouring cream. Okay, would you say Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie? I've never seen that, Paul, so I don't know. Is that one that I need to put on the list? I'm really behind on movies too, so don't feel bad, Raven. But Raven, you've got decades that you're behind. I'm not that bad. I've never had clotted cream. So is that more like is it? She says more like mascarpone, but it's like like a cream cheese, right? So is clotted cream like, I don't know, is that like a cream cheese? Someone educate me. Back restaurant was closed. Oh, closed on a Friday? Isn't that interesting? I would I was allowed to listen to music through my headphones, so my autism along with those noise canceling. Lord, horror movies are very gory. Just so you know, yeah, I don't really like gory stuff. I mean, I'll watch it, but not all of it. It's just, I don't know. Has anyone watched the Hell House series? I cut a couple of them, and of course, I had to have clowns. There's always a clown. I know. See, they're making clowns out to be the bad guys. I'm not afraid of clowns, but they got to make them, spooky. A lot of people are terrified of them, though. But no, I have not seen the Hell House series. When you guys say cream, I imagine whipped cream. Well, see, that's what I was wondering. If clotted cream, is that like a whipped cream? What? I don't know. I've never had it. I'm sure we've got it around here, but I've never looked for it, so I don't know. Art the Clown was very funny, though, and brutal. See, see, that's what it is. It's always some psycho that dresses up as the clown, and then, yeah. I love clowns too. Yeah, I always thought that clowns were funny and cheerful and nothing ever scary about them. But some people are scared to death of them. Just like porcelain dolls. I love porcelain dolls. They have such beauty. And actually, all of the dolls that I have, I bought them because they remind me of somebody that I know. So there's I have a ton of porcelain dolls. And I've got friends that won't even come in my house. Like, no, you got all them damn dolls. Clotted cream isn't, or more like cream cheese consistency. Okay. See, that's what I thought. It's really, really thick, double heavy cream, but it's made by putting it in an oven, baking it on really low oven. There are other steps, but that's the base of it. Okay. So basically, what would you put the clotted cream on, guys? Do you put it on like scones or I don't know? biscuits. I don't know. Toast. I don't know. What would you put it on? Do you use it for a dessert topping or add it in dessert recipes? Oh, why don't sharks eat clowns? Because they taste funny. You're right, they do. They probably taste like cotton candy. Oh, it's very like mascarpone in taste. Oh, okay. So yeah, I would love it. The photos in the recipe, I'll show cream first. Whoa. Did you see that, Sarah? And she even ended it with the evil laugh. Oh, my grandmother loved dolls. I was a tomboy. I was too busy being outside playing. I was a tomboy too. So yeah, I was always playing in mud and stuff like that, fishing and baseball and all that. But as I got older, I just got hooked one day. Actually, it was my husband who bought me my first porcelain doll. When we were dating, we were going through the mall and I spotted her. She was just this little thing, dark hair with a white dress and red hearts all over it. I still have her. And I was hooked, and now I've got them. They're all over. I actually had to stop because I'm thinking, oh, geez, there's just too many damn dolls. So I had to give some away. But my absolute favorites I have, yeah. I've got a cabinet in my dining room that's full of them. And then, of course, my studio, I've got a bunch of them in here. They're scattered throughout the house. Scones. Oh, okay. So, all right. And then you would just use, like you said, it's like mascarpone. So you would put it in recipes as well. So pretty much their version of cream cheese. I could do amazing evil laughs. My niece hates it. I do that too, Cass. I'll send people stuff and I'm like, I was very out. I like dolls and I like being outside cooking and baking, sewing, etc. And then woodwork with my mother's uncle. Yeah, same here. I did all of that stuff, Cass, where I would do carpentry with my dad. I was just mentioning that the other night. It was, electrical, plumbing. All the home repairs I pretty much do here because my husband's always at work. And then when he gets home, he don't have time to screw around with it unless it's something major. So if something breaks, I'm the one fixing it. But I also, yeah, cooking and baking and sewing, I love it. And I don't do so much sewing anymore because the fingers are all, arthritis. That's what happens, when you, the golden years, remember? The golden years where, you can't do anything. You're lucky you can scratch your ass. that's how golden that is. I love both girly things and boys. Yeah, why should we be locked into one category? If you like it, do it. I mean, it's not labeled, oh, this is for boys. No, whatever. Hey, Susan, I have to miss your show tomorrow. You've got to miss the show. No, we're going to have Steve on from Nocturnal Radio. Steve's awesome. I can't read chat much, but I'm listening to everything being described. I feel like I'm on a dating website. Everybody's great. Oh, yeah, we're always saying, I like this, and I'm a Capricorn. Now I'm tired again. Did not sleep much. I hear you, James. Oh my God. It was a rough night. My husband was a bed hog. Then he rolls over and doesn't he smack me in the face? I'm thinking, oh, mother. Then I get up to go use the restroom during the night. I come back in and he took over the whole bed. And I shoved him over and then he got mad at me. I says, well, you better shut up before you end up on the floor. Can I get into bed, for crying out loud? I threatened. I says, you know what? I'm going to get twin beds. I've had enough of this crap. I was telling Sarah yesterday there was a huge sale on organic website, so I ordered their stretch access mat and also their neck and heat massage pad, siasu foot thing, cheap too. Oh, nice. I know I need to go for an adjustment because I'm having usually I know when the discs between my shoulder blades are out of alignment because I get my shoulder blade will go numb and I get like that tingling weird feeling. And it travels down my arm, and I've been having that the last few days. So I've got it going on now. That tingly stuff on the backside of my arm is driving me insane. I need to have to maybe have my son come over and give me a bear hug so he can crack my back for me. Put everything back in alignment. The joys of marriage. Yeah, I know. It's like, what? And then like I said, he yells at me. I'm like, boy, you better just shut up. It's like 3:00 in the morning, and I'm not taking a lip. Move over. I'm not a bed hog, but a blanket. Oh, he does that too. He gets all rolled up in it like a burrito, and then I get yelled at because I'm taking blankets. I'm like, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna do like what the hell movie it was? Oh God, had Bette Midler and somebody else in it where each side of the bed was made up differently. I'm gonna start doing that just to break his chops. He'll get his own separate set of sheets and blankets on his side of the bed, and I'll do the same on mine. And maybe I'll get some of it. I got up a half hour early and was awake 2 hours early. It seems like a lot of folks had trouble sleeping. Yes, and well, because he wasn't sleeping well either. Because he doesn't normally snore, and he was snoring too. And I'm thinking, oh God. And I'm just laying there thinking, well, I might as well just get up. It's just until he gets up to go to work, and then I catch up on some sleep. So that's pretty much what I did. I just said, screw it. And then when he got up to get ready for work, I'm like, oh, finally. Get out of here so I can go to bed. So I got 2 hours worth of sleep in before I had to come and pop on here. And see, that's the downfall because of such crappy sleep. Then what will happen is that I have the whole list of stuff I want to do. And then I start getting tired. I'm like, well, let me go take a nap. And that's it. That's done. Got to go. Need to sort out my tax returns already. Wow. Okay, Mark. Thanks for hanging out. Look forward to your next adventure. Mark always has a good time. Self-heating blankets. It's recommended for good sleep. To have your own blankets, sheets for better sleep. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start doing that. Because like I said, but then it's like double the work. It's just and I also, I don't know. Is it just me? I doubt it. But there's a lot. I can get into bed, sleep there all night, and I get up and then I just can pull the blankets over. The bed's made. My husband destroys a bed. Holy crap. And you got to redo it the whole thing. I was like, you just can't, get under the covers and stay still. No, he tears it up. And then somehow the sheet gets twisted around, so it's upside down. How do you do that? That's the big mystery at my house, because I'll be mad. Like, how the hell does he do that? I hate being too warm when going. Yeah, me neither, Raven. Half the time, yeah, I'm only like half covered. I can barely recall if I was a blanket thief. Yeah. I know. Waking up sweaty is just disgusting. It's because my husband will get mad. I'll have the fan on, but I have it blowing just on me because I get overheated and he's like freezing. And I'm like, come on, give me a break. It's not that cold in there. My husband's the typical old man. Oh, it's cold. I'm cold. I always tell him, put a sweater on. He hates it when I say that. Put a sweater on. You're not turning the heat up. It's hotter than hell in here. Some people massively overheat. Others feel cold. Yep. It's not uncommon for couples to each have their own place to be covers mean you can skip the top sheet too. No, I've got to have a top sheet. I've noticed that the kids today, Because my son and his girlfriend do that. They only use the bottom sheet. And then they have the duvet or comforter or whatever. I'm thinking, oh no. And then they complain that they're cold. I says, not for nothing. You realize that the top sheet helps hold in the heat. So and they don't get it. I don't know. But, and then I know people that don't use sheets at all, which I think is disgusting. I don't know. You get sweaty and then it gets all over your mattress and then you go back and you sleep. I don't know. I think it's just gross. And I've only known 2 people that do that. No sheet. I'm thinking, how do you do that with no sheets? Ugh. Best sleep is a warm blanket and an open window. Yeah, just a little bit so they have fresh air. I keep the bedroom shut off from the heat in the winter. I have it down to 38 before. See, I'm good with that, Cree. Our Sage. My husband, no. He's, oh, I'm cold. I'm cold. Hey, Cree. There she is. How are you feeling? Not a problem. Lurk, lurk, lurk. Sometimes you just got to lurk. I've done it. I'll be working on stuff and I say, okay, I've got to get this work done. So I listen to what's going on and then go on about what I'm doing. I'm glad that I've been terminally single. If I'm in the mood of throwing things half asleep, I dread to think what I'd do if I had a bed hog, except for the cats. Yeah, I told him, I said, keep it up. I said, I'm going to get twin beds and you can take care of your own crap. Okay, Sherry, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. I appreciate it. You have a great weekend as well. I complain about the heat in the summer and the winter. My husband does the same thing. But then his logic, well, in the winter, at least you could put more stuff on. Yeah. I don't like being cold. That's better. But after going shopping in the rain this morning, I don't feel like I've been properly dry for hours. Oh, because you got that damp settling in. That's horrible. That was like here yesterday. My sister took my father shopping. So and it was rainy and cold and ugh, it takes forever to warm up. If it's crappy like that, I don't even bother going out. Off to work now. See you all next time. Okay, Ed, thanks for hanging out with us. Try not to work too hard. Excuse me. I'm an advocate that Friday should be part of the weekend where you don't have to work. Of course, then we could keep saying, well, Thursday and then Wednesday. Then are Mondays. And Mondays, everybody dreads Monday. It's because by the time you get, oh God, I can't even talk now. By the time, you finally get relaxed and comfortable, it's Monday morning. Weekend's never long enough. Just like vacation. Vacation's never long enough. Subbing for a 7th grade class today. We shall see. Oh, man. Okay. 7th graders. Crack the whip. And you're a sub, so, oh my goodness. Should be a good time for you. What kind of street does a ghost live on? Hello. Ooh, live on. A dead end. Yeah. Wait a minute. Graduate, didn't I just see that joke in someone else's live? Are you reusing old jokes? was it? Was it Sarah's live? I thought I just saw that the other day. So yeah, have a great day, Ed. Survive the seventh graders. We send good vibes with you. Well, hey, hi, Mariah. How are you? So nice to see you popping in on the crew. Another busy lady. I think, yes, that's what it was. Pinkies. Yes. Okay. I knew I saw it somewhere. Yes, Pinky's program was wonderful. Everyone's taking jokes from Wayne. I know. How are you? It's a great day today. Oh, is it a great day? Good for you, Mariah. We're all complaining. We're all bitching here about people being bed hogs, blanket thieves, bad weather. It's a great way to start Friday, isn't it? What's Mariah been up to? She had her music. She played her music yesterday. Oh, you slept like 12 hours. Oh God, I would just that would just be so great. I'm lucky I get 3 hours. Starting next week, are supposed to have high temperatures only in the 30s, chance of snow. Yeah, we had 6 inches of snow the other day. It melted yesterday, but oh my God. That was just a taste of what's to come. I think we're going to get hit hard this year because we didn't have any rain. That's the problem with that. Top secret stuff. Did you become a secret agent since we last talked to you, Mariah? We have snow outside, and I have the windows open and a fan in it. I love the cold. Poor hubby. You're freezing your husband out. You're putting him on ice, Cree. Tell him to put a sweater on. My fur baby didn't get the time change notification. Oh, it woke me up at 4. Oh, God. Don't you love that? My dog does that. She pokes me in my butt with her nose, and then you hear her grunt. And I'm like, yeah, I know what that means. Because she wants to go out. It's always just a wonderful way to wake up. She won't jump up on the bed because my husband will holler at her. So yeah, I get poked in the butt, and then you hear, It's like, yeah, get out of here. Hey, it's snow. We're gonna get, yeah. I think we're gonna get hit hard too, Roger. It's, I can feel it. Kind of, but no, you will all know in about 6 months. I'll be dangling the carrot. Oh, we'll know in about 6 months. Oh, come on. Thanks for the heads up, Mariah. 6 months. Well, it better be good. We have to wait 6 months. My mom is actually making homemade pizza today. I might go steal some later. Oh, you should. You should. I don't know what that. I was thinking chili today, but I don't know. Who knows? Haven't really decided yet. I actually could go for some Chinese food, but I haven't told my husband that yet. We'll see. Depends on how I feel. I know sometimes I want to cook, and then other times it's just so much nicer to order out. Let somebody else do the cooking, and then the cleanup is easy because what do you got? A fork and use paper plates. Oh, last year snow went to the second story. Some buildings around here, it was insane. Wow. Yeah, that is insane. We haven't had snow like that here in a long time. Second story. Good God. That's why I don't go out in it. I just enjoy it from the window. I love snow. It's going to be in the 70s. Oh, in the 70s. I want that. I love the snow when I'm looking at it out from the window. It's beautiful. It really is when it clings to all the trees. It's so pretty. But then and I want it for Christmas, but then it can go away. Operational issues with my grocery delivery. Oh, do you do that? A lot of people use that service. I don't. I don't do it because I'm picky about my produce and stuff. Because somebody in the store is just going to pick out whatever they grab and move along, fill the cart, and send it home. To you. And I'm really picky about. I got to make sure there's no soft spots and like potatoes. Got to make sure you got to check potatoes really well because get a bag of potatoes and all it takes is one rotten one in the bag and then the whole bag is ruined. Nothing worse than rotten potatoes. Oh, the smell is awful. Snow is the worst 4-letter word. Yeah, it's right, Steph. 4-letter word. Don't say that 4-letter word. But as our first one the other day, I woke up, it was 6 inches. I'm like, oh, come on. Are you kidding? It's not even Thanksgiving yet. But we got to ease into it. But I think we're going to get hit hard. We barely had any rain. So you know what that means, man. Ugh. I always say snow means no bugs. Best yet, no mosquitoes. Exactly. That part I agree with you, Cree. Because the mosquitoes were bad this year. If I went out, it was only for a little while. And then as soon as the sun started to set, that was because, mosquitoes love me. So it was like, oh, time to go in. And then we had some weird, funky mosquito virus this year. So, which was really bad. A couple of people ended up in the hospital. So, yeah, I pass on that. Yeah, it's horrible when you check the potatoes and there's still a couple bad ones in the bag. Right, exactly. So, because my husband looks at me when I'm in the store, I smell the bag of potatoes because you'll know, and then I had some lady in the store said to me one time, she goes, oh my God, see, I'm not the only one that does that. I started laughing. She said, because her husband used to razz her about it. I go, no, you got to check the smell. If you smell a mold or, there's a bad potato in there. And then you bring it home and then, it just has time to ferment. I used to tell everybody this, you don't need to use bombs during a war. Just send over truckloads of rotten potatoes. Just the most awful smell. Not Zilka or West Nile. I think it was, how you say it, the Zilka? Or Zika? Zika. Yeah, that's what it was. And they had a couple of cases here in our area. And I'm thinking, oh, man. So I didn't go out. Same thing if I was going to do, any kind of like a cemetery run for filming and stuff. I would do it early enough so that I wasn't getting tore up by mosquitoes. In New Mexico, we didn't have them, so I wasn't familiar with damn mosquitoes. Oh, yeah. They're lovely little creatures. I know, Sage, 270 pounds of potatoes. That is incredible. And not a rotten one in the bunch, right? Yeah, I want potatoes for mash, not to start vodka distillery. Yeah, exactly. I got bitten once and swelled up. It's so painful. Oh, I'm telling you, they love me. People joke. I don't know what it is. Some say it's, your blood type or whatever. I have no idea. But as soon as the sun starts to set, it's like they ring the dinner bell and say, she's out there, go get her. They don't bother my husband. Me, it's just, oh my God, I'm swatting and smacking. I'm bitching. I said, that's it. I can't even sit out here and enjoy it. I'm out of here. So that's why it's nice. In the summer, we open up our camper in the yard. And so if I want to stay out there, I could sit out in the camper and enjoy the evening and not have to worry about the bugs. So that's the one bonus. My sister's skeeter bait. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's awful. And if you want to sit out there and have, a bonfire and stuff. So if we do a fire in our yard, I got to get out the mosquito spray so that they don't tear me up. Let's see. Crazy. It snowed here as well for 4 days, but then it didn't rain instead. It melted. It got a little cold, froze, and the roads are all ice. Oh, God. Yeah, it makes it bad. See here. Yeah, we ended up with the 6 inches of snow, and then it rained after that. And now the snow's all gone, and everything is just all wet. But it's warm enough so it's not going to freeze. But it's coming. I look like I have skin disease when I get bitten by mosquitoes. I can't even get away because they come inside. Oh God. Yeah, exactly. I just get covered in the chemicals so that the stupid mosquitoes don't get me. And of course, then you feel like crap. Now I got to go take a shower and wash all this crap off of me just so you could enjoy the evening outside. It's just ridiculous. I'm not as bothered by insects. I take my vitamin B and also open up this here. I believe it's repellent in the right clothes. Yeah, it's I mean, I usually don't get bothered by anything, but the mosquitoes just, yeah, they love me. Oh, you get clear skies your way? I don't even know what the hell is supposed to be going on. Fire pit, snow, food under a tarp, heaven. Oh, I do. I enjoy it. My husband likes, oh, come on, sit out with me, and I'm like, no, damn mosquitoes. Are we supposed to get today? I think we're supposed to get a little rain today. And then, woohoo, it's supposed to be 42. Heat wave. And then, of course, the weekend, rain. That's because it's going to be in the 40s. Tomorrow's a washout. So maybe I'll do baking tomorrow because it's going to be a washout. I read somewhere that mosquitoes are repelled by garlic. When you eat it, it repels by your skin. Maybe try eating more garlic. Steph, I eat a lot of garlic. But you know what? It's the truth because I'll tell you, my best friend, she's Italian and they live on garlic. They don't touch her at all. So maybe I should just take the garlic and rub it on my rub it on my arms and my legs. We'll see what happens. But yeah, they don't touch her at all, and they'll be all swarmed around me. She goes, I'm okay with mosquitoes. They just itch like mad. But animal fleas, I'm allergic to their saliva, and it's bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not good with fleas either. You'll repel your friends as well. Exactly. Exactly. I'd be like, damn, what's this smell? Garlic? You guys smell garlic? Who the hell is it? It's Steph. It's Steph. She smells like garlic. Believe me, there's worse things to smell like. Garlic isn't bad. I haven't been here for a winter yet. So, oh, that's right. Because didn't you just move in to where you are now, Roger? And you guys don't really get a lot of snow, do you? And the UK doesn't get that much snow. I think you guys get more ice than anything else, isn't it? What you guys get? Here we get a mix. So it's usually what happens here is it starts raining, and then the temperature drops and it freezes, and then we get dumped on by snow. So you've got the deadly of both worlds, all that slippery ice underneath the snow. So when you're trying to stop your vehicle, it's a hit or miss. You usually slide right through. Well, if your friends are garlic lovers, they'll be more attracted to you. Like me, I love garlic. So if I lick you, it tastes like chocolate or garlic. Oh, yeah, there you go, Steph. Mmm, dark chocolate, yummy. I was so pissed because it's really dangerous on our roads and the main road. As far like we pay taxes too. Yeah, well, see, the road that I live on, they consider a state highway, which is a bonus for us because then it means the state plows take care of it. So that means it gets plowed, well, God knows how many times, and salted down. They use the salt brine here on our roads. That's probably why my plants are half dead up front. Um, so they keep it really clean. But then the village that I live in takes care of the rest of the village roads, and it's just a hot mess. I mean, I don't know, I guess they do the best they can, but it's not as good as the state. And it takes them, they don't get right up and take care of it first thing. It takes a while. Do you get lake effect snow? Yes, we do. Lake effect snow. And that's what it was the other day. We had lake effects. That's why we got dumped on the 6 inches, and it was all day long. It's last year in one snowstorm we got 4 feet in one day, and I was like, "How is it ever going to stop?" And that's how the roof of our shed got damaged because of the weight. So now I got to hurry up, and we haven't done it yet. We were supposed to do it this weekend, but it's going to rain. So hopefully Sunday it'll be dry enough so I can get out there and get the new roof on the shed. Because right now we just have a tarp covering it because it leaks. Get the new roof on and then get everything that's out in our backyard back inside the shed so it doesn't get ruined. So we've got to hurry up and get it finished. Laura, I appreciate you reading out the comments because I can't see them, and I would love to react to some when I get a chance. Oh, you are so welcome. Yeah, because a lot of people are lurking and seeing. That's what it is. When it's just me, I like to read the comments for the lurkers who don't get a chance to see the screen. So they know at least, what the hell we're, jabbering about. Everything normal in England. 1 inch of snow. Everywhere shuts down. I hear that. A lot southern states, same thing. They get a little bit of snow and they're all like, oh my God, oh my God. Come on, man. We get 4 feet of snow. We're out there driving in that stuff. We don't care. We just keep going. Nothing shuts down here. Which used to suck as a kid because you'd be waiting by the radio to hear your school being closed. Nope. Well, you've got over 6 feet of snow and the school buses are ready to roll. Ryan Hall, y'all said we are possibly getting slammed this year. I agree. I think we're going to be slammed because we were in pretty much almost drought conditions in this area. Some of our lakes dried up to the mud bed. So and I think it's going to be made up. I think we're going to get nailed with snow and we're going to be buried. It's going to suck big time. So that means I'm not going anywhere. I live in the borders near England, and my granny lived in the Highlands, and the country tends to cope better in heavy snow. Yeah, because they just know how to handle it. Hello, Pomp. How are you? Good morning. Is Pomp working, or is Pomp on a break? Or is Pomp home? When I lived in Pennsylvania, we didn't close for snow. It was ice, and for snow, it was the ice that would shut down. Yeah, they don't even do that here, Cree. Here where I am in New York, it's just New Yorkers deal with it. We've got the equipment. people just have the experience in driving in this crap. Because it was funny when my girlfriend moved down to Georgia and they got a dusting, they shut the whole place down. A day off, good for you. And she's like, what the hell? And she was going to work and she shows up at work and she's like, what the hell? What's going on? Oh, we closed down because of the storm. She starts laughing at them. They all thought she was insane because she's out there driving around. And she goes, are you kidding me? She goes, I'm from New York. We don't shut nothing down unless there's like several feet of snow. And even then, it's if. Excuse me, still here, just lurking and listening. Okay, Mariah. She's working on her secret project that we won't know about until 6 months from now. Such a tease. Well, hello, Miss Pinky. There she is, the famous Pinky. I'm awake now. I slept a bit longer than... Hey, girl, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? In December, we have Abominable Snowman videos. Yeah, we just... Oh, yeah, here we have the Abominable Snowman. Actually, oh my God, I was in Lowe's. Was it 2 weeks ago there when I went out and spent the day with my son and his girl, and we ended up going to Lowe's, and they had all the characters from the oh God, the Christmas cartoon there with the Bumble and the gold, silver and gold, the Yukon Jack guy, and they had the Bumble there. Oh my God, and it was like 8 foot tall. I wanted that thing so bad. I thought that would be so great to put in my back hallway. I wouldn't put it outside because somebody would steal it. But oh my God, it was awesome. They wanted $500 for that thing. I said, well, take a picture because that's as close as I'm going to get to it. She's doing housework right now. Well, then when you're done, you can come over and do mine too if you want. Seeing that, you're hyper focused. Let's see, you should have seen my hubby when he came to New Mexico and the snowstorm was coming. I said, let's go get stuff since everything will be closed. And he didn't believe me. Yes, I think that's hilarious. When my husband and his family lived in New Mexico, it was funny because they had snow there when he was a kid. And he says they were the only ones that were equipped. They had snowsuits and all of this stuff. So, everybody's looking at him like they're weird. But, you come from New York, you got all that crap. So it's there, he was out there all having a good time in the snow, and all the other people that lived there didn't know what to do. Lay down the feather duster and back away. I know, really. I've had to do mine too. Vacuuming and dusting and all that fun stuff. And this is when I mop the floors, when nobody's home. Because, my husband has this big problem with removing shoes before he comes into the house. I've been arguing that fact for 40 years. It's just not going to happen, guys. So, yeah, the only time that I could get away with mopping is when he's not here. Because it always seemed to be as soon as I'd pull the mop bucket out and start mopping, he'd show up. So I do it when he's working. So at least I know I got a good 8 hours of clean floor before he gets home. And we just want to say, Pinky, brilliant music and video last night. Loved it. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. She does a great job. And should be recognized for it. You did really do a really wonderful job. Everything out here gets a fine desert patina. So it's, and it's funny how everybody gets different, the different extremes the weather is. Because like when we lived in Missouri, they didn't get a lot of snow where we were. It was ice. I remember waking up one time and the whole town everything was covered in about 2 inches of ice. All the power lines, it looked like we lived in a town that was made of glass. It was very beautiful, but oh my God, it was very dangerous. People always laugh at me with my batteries, lanterns, camp stove, emergency supply food, water, etc. because not laughing with the power outage. Exactly. That's right, Cass. That's right. We have all that too. Yep. Generator, just in case. It hasn't happened so much recently because this past summer, I'm sure you guys, I showed pictures and I was bitching about how they tore up my front lawn. They replaced all of the sewer lines and sidewalks, and we got all new power lines because, I mean, you'd fart in our village and the power would go out. So we had to have all that stuff because she just didn't know. The wind blew, the power went out. Squirrel jump on a cable, power blew out. Now that they've done all of that over this past summer, it's been good, knock on wood, that when it gets windy and stuff, the power stays on. So it's, of course, I think probably like the last time they upgraded it was probably 75 years ago. I have to cook with tea like candles. Oh my God, no, always have some kind of light source backup. Lanterns. We have like the camping lanterns, we have battery operated, and the Coleman gas lanterns as well, which would light up a whole city. I love those lanterns. It's like it cracks me up when I see these videos. I was telling you, like, these horrible things that happen during camping, and these people never have good flashlights or lanterns. When we go out camping in the woods, I use that Coleman, the gas lantern, that lights up the whole forest, for crying out loud. So if there's any wackos hanging out, we're gonna see them because, I mean, it's just like the spotlight at the airport. People just don't prepare for that kind of thing. I don't get it. And then we're called, oh, you're freaks or you're fanatics, or no, we're prepared. Just like if you're going on a long trip somewhere, they're going to run into bad weather. Bring blankets and snack foods and water and, flashlights and stuff like that, because you just don't know. And those are the people like, oh, they were stuck in a storm for 12 hours and they have frostbite and, we try to keep 8 to 12 months supply of things just because it can be hard to get out and get things sometimes. Oh, yeah, right. Where you live, Sage. Yeah. You guys got it stored up nice. So if there's ever any kind of stuff going down, Sage is like a fortress. We're all going to go to Sage's house. I wish I had, a root cellar that I could store stuff like that in. I mean, we have a regular cellar, but my father's got it filled full of his equipment and tools and crap. So there's no designated area for canning and stuff like that. And I think I probably should clean out a spot and do that. Most of my stuff is all up here, in the house. It's so nice to be able to have that backup like that. If the end is coming, so bring it on. Yeah. I carry large beeswax candles in the car for heat, just in case. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah. Or just, who was I just saying that to? I think it was Sandra from Bristol, when they were on a vacation. Vacation. Holy crap. On an investigation, when they were talking about, she said it got really cold. And I was wondering if you guys had in the UK, God, what do they call them? You think I remember. Hot Pockets, or they're those little packets that you could get at a camping, or like Walmart would have them. And when you you crush them up and it activates the little crystals inside and it heats up. So you put them in your pockets or your sleeping bags. And so it's nice to have those. We have those on hand too, just in case. Have them in the vehicles. We have solar power on our house, but it is a disaster. They could get destroyed. Yeah. I wish I could do solar power here. I can't. Being in a two-family home, we couldn't put those on our roof, but they would be awesome. And I don't have enough room in the yard for them. Sage has got the coffee covered. Yes. I'd really like to move somewhere. I could have a wood-powered stove that has an oven function, or at least I could boil a kettle. Oh, Cass, when we bought our house, the guy that used to live here left behind a wood kitchen stove. It's gorgeous, but it's in the basement because it's so heavy. I wanted it up here because I'm on the second floor. I wanted it in my kitchen. I was going to use that. And my father goes, no, we can't have that because it's too heavy. It'll fall through the floor. I'm thinking, oh, okay. Well. And then he won't let us use it because of fire insurance would go through the roof. So it's down in my basement. It's blue and white. It's so cute. And it's been covered all these years. And what'll happen is that if I don't take it with me when I sell my house, because eventually I plan on selling it, I'm only keeping it because my parents are here and it's convenient, so I can keep an eye on them. But when they both pass on, I plan on selling it and getting a smaller house further out in the country. I might just take it with me so I can hook it up and I'll use it in my kitchen. It's going to take a crane to get it out of the basement, but it's just the cutest little thing. That's what I did, Laura. My father-in-law wasn't seeing the office space down in the basement, so I took everything out and started packing it full. They were confused until everything shut down for, yeah. My father has his workshop and everything's all in the basement, so I can't. The only thing I have down there is my washer and dryer and a freezer. It's the rest of the space is his. We do have a wood cook stove next to our regular wood stove. It's a bit of a learning curve. Isn't nice in the summer. Oh, yeah, but you got it, and I love it. I love cooking on a wood cook stove. I've done it for a long time. I love cooking out on campfire. It is a learning process. So if nobody's ever cooked out on open fire, you gotta, yeah, it's a process, but it's worth it. I think everything tastes better when it's cooked on a wood fire. That's why I love it when we go camping. And everybody goes, well, you got the stove in the camper. Yeah, it's not the same. Make the fire, nothing like bacon and eggs. Oh my God. Or steak and eggs on a campfire. Oh God, it's fantastic. And I did see that. What did I see? Okay, it says, yeah, we have a similar product to Hot Pockets. We also get those self-heating blankets and hoodies. Yep. They're great to have. Heated jackets and gloves with charging packets. Yep, I've seen those as well. But we always use just the hot packet things because you don't have to worry about if it's not charged or the battery's dead or all of that. So that's just a great backup to have. And you keep them like in the glove compartment or in a case or something under the seat. I always told my son that always be prepared, always have a blanket and all of that stuff in the vehicle because you just never know. And in the places that we always travel to, it's in the middle of nowhere half the time. So there's no cell service, no houses. So, you got to wait till somebody comes through or you got a long walk. Yeah, we have a generator to run the pump to beat. Yeah, I have been advocating to get solar pump. Solar's fantastic if you've got the space for it and you can afford it. Yeah, that's the way to go. But yeah, we have a generator as well because you never know. Because first thing we're thinking of is just even if it doesn't generate, power for the whole house, which it would, we were just more concerned about, the refrigerator because, that's the last thing you want to do is lose food, especially nowadays because it's so expensive. I cook on the wood stove a lot in the winter. Oh, you're so lucky. I'd love that. There's nothing better than a wood stove roast. Oh, guys are making me hungry. I must remember to put my gloves in my jacket pockets when it's dry. Hang it up on the heat, let it dry. Soup, stews, biscuits, etc. Oh, Sage, you're killing me. You're killing me. It is so good. Campfire cooking. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is. It's good. I know this guy, well, actually, is the owner of the pizzeria around the corner from us. He's talking about, oh, we go camping. He's talking about on this big boat and they bring the grill and this. I'm thinking, wait a minute. That's not camping. He goes, well, what do you do? I says, well, now that I'm older, I use a camper because I'm too old for the ground. I says, but we go out in the middle of the woods. I says, we cook on a campfire. And he looked at me like I had two heads. I'm thinking, oh, you're just soft, man. That's just, how lame is that? You're bringing a grill and you're on a boat and you're having a party. You're not camping. They stay in like a B&B or a hotel room. Oh, way. That's just ridiculous. I have cast iron Dutch oven. And, oh, yeah, no, I have a lot of cast iron too. I love my cast iron. And actually, when my son bought his house and they moved in, I gave him a cast iron frying pan. I says, listen, well, actually, it's a grill. I says, he knows the best steak is always done on cast iron and in an open fire if possible. But my Dutch oven, that's why I pot roast in a Dutch oven, cast iron. Fantastic. And Sir Wayne has popped in there. Hello, Wayne. How are you? And Wisdom as well. I'm a little behind on the chat, but I see you guys popping in. Good morning, everybody. Pinky says, my husband and I both consider selling our house and buying a house in the country on some land. He wants a huge shed and more space for many cars. Oh, no extra cars. Don't cramp up the countryside with cars. Yeah, we want to, well, because we're on the edge of the city. We're in a village on the edge. And so I could still probably consider it the city that we're in, but I want to move further up on the mountain, so it's more into the woods. I do miss a good roast dinner. Oh, they are good. If it's done right, it's just heaven. Just heaven. How was Mr. Yeah, I'm hungry already. I know, me too, Wayne. I said we always end up talking about food, and it don't make a difference whose chat it is. My chat, Crow's chat, Sarah's chat, anybody's chat. It all turns to food. Sage is making roast for Thanksgiving with potatoes and carrots. Yummy. I'm doing the traditional turkey and candied sweet potatoes and candied carrots. And then, of course, we're going to have regular mash as well. I've got to, cater to everybody's desires on the Thanksgiving holiday. God forbid I don't do that because everybody goes, well, where's this? Pomp wants to know, when is Thanksgiving? It's actually in 2 weeks now, guys. Which means I need to get my butt moving and making some pies because, yeah, Thanksgiving is the 27th of this month, Sir Pomp. And that's when all the food comes out. And then after that, then we have to start buying stuff to get ready for the Christmas dinner, which is a lot of work too. Okay, I must go. I have to make sauce for the pizza. Take care. You have a great day, Cree. Don't overdo. We know you overdo. Take care of yourself and enjoy that pizza. And now she's making me want pizza. Oh my God, no. I haven't eaten yet today. Oh, I'm glad you didn't miss it either, Wiz. Enjoying the music. And Wayne, your stuff is great, Wayne. Wayne had a hidden talent that we didn't know about. Everybody's been putting out some great music. Loving all of it. Actually, who was I listening to last night? Oh, it was the other night. Poor Jimmy. It's Jimmy's voice. He does me in. I was in his live and out. Just passed right out. It's terrible. And I've done that with yours too, Wiz. I'll be watching and out. The music just calms me and I'm done. We have solar power and batteries just to make sure there's some reserve power for when the power goes out at night. Yeah, we've got all of that. And candles too, just in case, I can't find the damn flashlights or whatever. We'll use cast iron pretty much exclusively. I do too, Sage. I do have a lot of stainless steel, and I have also. My husband thinks I have too many pots and pans, but there's never too many. The hard anodized because I don't like the Teflon, so I do the hard anodized or the ceramic coated pans. I have a certain, and I know all of you guys do it. You have to, or the women anyway, but we each have certain pans that we use for certain things. And like I always say, steak, it has to be done in cast iron. It just doesn't come out right if it's not done. You know, you want to have that sear, and cast iron has the power to get that good sear on a steak. So yeah, you gotta have it. The best steak is the one that's on my plate. I agree, Wayne. I agree. And I love it. Same thing with like venison. Venison has to be done in cast iron. It's just me. I don't know. Maybe not, but that's just how I feel about it. Cast iron does the best. I found steak to be overrated. I much prefer to cook pork. Really? I don't know, boy. You gotta steak. There's an art to it. I think people over. My husband likes it well done, and I always yell at him. I said, what a shame. It's you're ruining a good piece of meat." But everybody likes it different. And then some, yeah, don't like it. They like pork. My husband would live on pork chops if he could. That's why I always dread asking him, well, what do you want for dinner? And I'm waiting for it. Pork chops. The context, it was about, oh, okay. It reminded you of Mariah. Food must be the global language. Yeah, it is. Everybody comes together with food. Yeah, last Thursday of November is our Thanksgiving. This year, my father, well, maybe we won't do Thanksgiving. I said, did you lose your mind? Can I imagine telling everybody, calling, well, we're not doing Thanksgiving this year. I said, there'll be a mob at the door. Can't do that. I've been working 14-hour days. Oh, wow, Mariah. May have to celebrate for Thanksgiving by some means or another. Just grab yourself a turkey, Wayne, and pop it in the oven. And, do all the fixins. There's no need to have a specific holiday to enjoy a good turkey dinner. Thanks, Laura. I try my best. Oh, Wayne, everybody's enjoying it. Wayne, it's great. Best songs are yet to come. Oh, looking forward to it. How to keep a moron in suspense. Watch the video in February. Oh my God. Okay, Lion, thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. I always love it when everybody comes in and just hangs out over a cup of coffee. I've not tried venison yet. Wayne, really? Wow. Oh my God. Well, if you're going to get it fresh from somebody, make sure they clean it really well. Because that makes a big difference on taste and texture. If possible, get the tenderloin and make sure it's done. And even if you have to take it to a butcher and have them, process it correctly for you, you love it. Beat a venison tenderloin and eggs in the morning. Oh my God. I wouldn't mind trying a crocodile steak, but I can imagine it'd be rather rather snappy. That's one thing I haven't tried. Alligator. Everybody says good that's tried it. But there's only a certain part of an alligator you eat. So I don't know. My God, I just read some news. A bus crashed into a bus stop in Stockholm, killed a few people and hurt others. The street's name was Valhalla. Get out. Oh, that just gave me a chill, Raven. Oh my goodness. Those poor people. And that is, oh my God, that is so freaky. Yeah, that is freaky scary. Wow. I had venison a few times because of my uncle's shoots. If it's properly aged and cooked right, it's lovely. Yeah, it has to be done right. Otherwise, it's a bad experience. But when it's done right, good. It's just the same thing with lamb. Lamb has to be done right. A lot of people don't like it, but if it's done right. Oh yes, that's Mariah. You had a chance to go out with Noah and Annie. That must have been great. He is, he's a good kid. He really is. I love his enthusiasm and his excitement, and it's no matter where he goes, he just exudes excitement. It's great. Love watching his content. Uh, we had a light rail driver fall asleep on the job the other day. Oh my God. See, that's so scary. But those poor people, just a shame. I recently found out about someone that got murdered from my old neighborhood. The murder in my old house. Oh my God, lived in your old house. Ooh, that is scary. What would it be even scary is if you knew who it was. Oh, jeez. People do snap, It's amazing what you can find out what people are capable of. You thought you knew the people until something happens, and then all of a sudden another side of that person comes out, and it could be very scary. It could be very disappointing. Okay, I'm off for a nap. Apparently my groceries are coming after all. Just minus the bread. Hey, tell them no, you got to have bread too. You have an awesome day, Cass. Thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. Before or after you live there? Oh, a good question, Wiz. Good question. Yes, enjoy your weekend, Cass. Hopefully it's a good sunny weekend. I checked mine, so it's going to be rainy. It's going to, well, tomorrow is. Tomorrow's a bust, so I guess I'm going to do all my baking tomorrow. It'll help keep the house warm and Good morning, Paranormal Brew. Good morning. How are you? Nice to see you in here. How are you this fine Friday? Yes, Friday. So nice to see you here and come hang out with the Brew Crew. How appropriate. Paranormal Brews hanging out with the Brew Crew. It's windy and wet weekend, snow coming next. Ah, God, I know the snow. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Just awful. Well, like I said, 'tis the season. We got to suck it up, suck it up, and move on. Yeah, it's scary. I think I must have known the victim. He was also a local of my age. Oh, that's just terrible, Wayne. Yeah, I know. Pinky's in the time warp. It's Saturday morning where she is. I don't want to rush it. I was just looking forward to Friday getting here so I could get a break. Even though I'll still be working online, you know how that works. I'm always multitasking. Well, we are glad to have you here. Hopefully, you'll come back and join us again. I do this Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday mornings. Just some chit chat over a cup of coffee or tea, or if it's nighttime, you're having a mixed drink, whatever floats your boat. So hopefully you'll come back and hang out with us again. I really appreciate that. And we talk about everything and anything. Whatever anybody's, let's do the time warp again. Yeah. I know, Piggy. I want. Oh God, it's between the purple dragon and the white dragon. I need to have one of those. Need to have one of those. I was looking at all of them and thinking, oh man, so pretty. I need to get one. It'd be great if we actually could. That would be awesome. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Paranormal Brew. Thank you very much. Also, guys, just a reminder, I am still taking, of course, still taking, it's just the beginning of the month. Send in your stuff for the magazine for the Christmas issue. We don't want all your Christmas goodies. Oh, I was looking up some fun stuff for spooky Christmas. Who would have known? Oh, there's some good spooky stuff that happened, or even folklore for Christmas time. So send in your paranormal experiences, your stories, your recipes, everything, guys. Artwork. Pinky sent me some beautiful pictures. That's what I was putting in last night. I was doing Pinky's page. So yeah, get them sent in to me. Send them to the raw paranormal 8 Gmail address. And so I could get them in the magazine, community magazine. It's all about you guys. So I want you to share your stuff. I could draw you a white dragon. Oh, yes. Make me a dragon. Make me a dragon. Working on my article. Got busy. Mom and docs, but it's slowing down now. Okay. Yes. And like I said, send in your poems. Even you guys that are making music, you can't send the music in because I can't play it on there. But if you send in like the lyrics or your poems that you're using to create your music, we could put those in as well. Also, like I said, I like to get paranormal advice and opinions about, equipment or, investigating and all of that. Because people want to read about that stuff. Even about your local haunts and all of that crap. It's people are interested. I can't wait till you get Adirondack Bigfoot back on. Missed about 15 minutes of chat. I had phone calls. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I got to touch base with him again. He was up here this summer. I was hoping I could run into him, but I didn't. I didn't get a chance to. So, Yeah, I'll have to touch base with him and again, have him on again to talk about what happened up there on the mountain this summer. Should be pretty good. Uh, yeah, there you go, Pomp. Being ridden by the Green Witch. That's me. You know who is a good storyteller for Spooky Christmas? Ron Murphy. That guy is disgustingly smart, knows a lot of stuff. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, because when I'm doing the research for the magazines and stuff, I'm thinking, okay, spooky, because it is, a paranormal magazine. So you want to put in spooky things about Christmas, and you really don't think about spooky and Christmas going together, but it does. It does. I found some pretty cool stuff. Um, oh, and you had him as a guest, Brew. Yeah, that's wonderful. I know people are just, it's amazing what they know. And you don't, till you start researching and looking up, you have no clue who knows what or what they're into. And who knew there'd be somebody that would be so well versed in spooky Christmas. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, Sir Wayne and hi there, Pinky. Voice texting, sneaking, listening it from work. I know, don't get in trouble. The Krampus, spooky and Christmas. Yes, I put that in there, Pomp. I've got that in there. And there's a few other ones. So it's pretty neat that when you start looking this stuff up and what you find, and then the stories behind it, love it. And what are you eating, Raven? I missed what she said what she was eating. Oh, she has pie. You have a pie that is bolognese flavor? Is that what you're saying? I know, all talking about this food and stuff. What am I going to have for lunch, guys? Now that you got me all going, Piggy's got me hepped up for a pizza. So do I order a pizza or do I just a meat pie? Really? Ah, okay. Now I gotcha. In a meeting, guess that's how the cookie crumbles. That would be a great soap opera name. That's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, yeah. She's in a meeting. You know what I say about that when you're in a meeting? Turn the speaker on so we can make funny noises so people think you're kind of strange. Let's see, better start Christmas shopping now, one thing after another. I know. Everybody asks me, did you do your shopping? No, I haven't. I haven't decided on what I'm going to get people. Usually I make things. Uh, so I make them, maybe a piece of jewelry or pajama pants or, some kind of woodcraft or an ornament. I did that a lot. Would make people Christmas ornaments, which everybody seemed to love because then they could hang it up every year. Or I would make them like when I was canning. I didn't can this year. So I made like jams and jellies and would send them to people. Cookies. I don't know. I just think homemade stuff, in my opinion, is just more Christmassy, more personal. And then, of course, everybody gets what they want for dinner. I make a huge dinner. Got you in my ear. No speakers. Oh, party pooper. Roger, it's kind of like taco pie. A taco pie. Now, see, I can think in tacos now, too. Oh, no. Anyone have a good recipe ideas to use some sweet Italian sausage? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have a recipe that's of course you could use it in, sausage roll, but are you looking for as far as a meal, Sage? Because I have something that I make that everybody loves. It's called rigatoni pepperoni, and it's sausage and peppers and a bit of a sauce, and then the pasta, and then it's fresh mozzarella that you put over the top, and you bake it in the oven, and it's so good. That would be a great name for an adult movie. Pomp. Now. Roger hasn't had Roger, are you living in a box, man? You haven't had tacos? I thought everybody has had a taco. Either you love them or you hate them. I know in the UK and a lot of places, fish tacos are very popular. Me, I ain't too cool, cool on the fish tacos, but regular tacos, fill it up. Oh yeah, Sage, I'll have to send you the recipe. It's one of my son's favorite, and you could use it with sweet sausage, hot sausage. Usually, I do it with the hot sausage, because it's not where it's going to burn out your guts, but it has a little bit of a kick to it, which really complements the whole thing. It's really a good dish. Then also, there's a soup that I make that's got sausage in it. You could use sweet, but it's recommended to use hot, so you get a little bit of that kick. But I'm sure it would be just as good with the sweet sausage. It's actually ravioli soup. I'm not that into spicy stuff. Oh, tacos don't have to be, they're not spicy, Roger. See, this is the beauty of a taco. You could put whatever you want in it. You could use just regular plain meat with just a little bit of seasonings, or you could use chicken, pork, whatever you want. The taco world is your oyster. You could do what you want. That's the beauty of it. Soft tacos, I do too, Pomp. You load it up, roll it up like a burrito, and dive in. Taco Pie, the movie, tacos, pies flying everywhere. Yeah. And I don't get to make those tacos or burritos that often because my husband's not a big fan. But and when my son was living at home, I used to make them because he liked them. So I would make like hamburgers or something for my husband, and then we would do the tacos. But since my son's been gone, I haven't had any tacos. I probably should make them for lunch. There you go. That's probably what I'll do. Fish tacos is fantastic. Sorry, fantastic. Oh, as I'm sure she's still lurking and listening. I've never had a fish taco. I'm not a fish person. The only thing I like, fish and chips, guys. This is probably the extent of my fish. And I'm still in search of a place that makes it that it's not so greasy that you're, going to die of a gut rot later. I recommend doing them yourself at home. Yeah, do them at home. Buy what you like to put inside. And then you just top it with cheese. That's it. Someone tried to steal my cheese, and I said, nacho cheese. That's right. Back off. It's nacho cheese. Get like the little taco kits. Yeah, there you go. They have soft or hard shelled, and you can put whatever you want. I don't know anywhere around here that has them. There's loads of Indian places around here. Oh, yeah, just get the, I'm sure they have the taco kits in the store. Here you get the whole kit. I think it's like $2.50. And you get the shells, the seasonings, and some salsa. And then you just add your ground beef or your chicken or pork, cook it up quick, and then roll it up, and you're on the go. I know somebody that actually they use both hard and soft shell. Kind of like the Taco Bell thing where you have the hard shell on the inside and they wrap it up with the soft. So you get the crunch and the soft all together. I'm not sure how you'd make them. I can only microwave fillings. You can microwave a hamburger. You just mix it all together and just, careful because it's going to make sure you cover it. It's going to splatter. But you could get away with it. Unpopular opinion, I don't like cheese on my tacos. Really? Oh, wow. I put cheese and sour cream on my tacos. Everybody puts, I also like onions, and I like to put cucumbers. I like the crunch. I'm giggling my ass off right now, holding my tongue at this conversation about tacos. Oh, now, Steph. Raven says, I know you have aisles with taco kits in your UK stores. Yeah, you just get the kit and cook up your filling. Yeah, the old El Paso. There you go. And then you just get your ground beef or chicken or whatever, cook it up in your microwave. You could still do that. Even though I wouldn't, I'm not a big fan of microwave cooking, but if that's what you got, that's what you use. I had a Taco Bell in Auckland and I liked my Crunchwrap Supreme. It was so awesome. Yeah. I don't go to Taco Bell because I think it's a waste of money, but it's very popular here. I figured, you could make it at home. And then you could put as much, because when you go to Taco Bell, you get like a little tiny bit of meat and a whole ton of lettuce, and it's ridiculous. At least when home, you can fill it up as much as you want, and you don't have to order 40 of them just to fill people up. And the ones that you're going to make at home, Roger, are going to be 10 times better than what you're going to get actually at Taco Bell. Taco Bell's okay, but at least when you're at home, you make it the way you want it, season it the way you want it. So, if you want to kind of compare, try Taco Bell and then go home and make your own. And you're going to like what you make at home better. I never had Taco Bell. I really don't want to. Yeah, no, it's okay. I just think when you make them at home, they taste better because you put what you want in it. But then you got some people that die hard. Oh, no, I got to get Taco Bell. The only thing I really enjoyed from them was the taco salad. They come in the taco bowl. That's really good. But it's been years since I've had one. So if I wanted to have the taco salad, then I would, because I can't make you could if I wanted to be bothered making the taco bowl. But then you got to bring out the deep fryer and all that. I don't want to be bothered with that. Or actually, they say you could do it in the oven too. Put the soft shell over a stainless steel bowl to get the shape and then bake it in the oven. But we don't do Taco Bell here. We do either apocalyptic. I don't even know how to say that. Margaritas. And you can get flights of tequila shots. Also, you can get flights of margaritas. Oh, nice. We have a couple of places. We have Taco Bell, but we also have a Mexican restaurant, a couple of Mexican restaurants. But the majority, it's the kids. The kids go to Taco Bell. If anybody wants really authentic Mexican food, then they go to the Mexican restaurants. Which some of them really aren't authentic, because I had my aunt come here one year from Arizona, and she spends a lot of time in Mexico. And she wanted to take everybody out for Mexican dinner. And at that time, we only had one Mexican restaurant. It was called Casa Tu Mucha. And she ordered, the food and this, that, and she tasted the guacamole, and she's like, "Oh, this is terrible." I was like, she goes, "It doesn't even taste like authentic guacamole." She goes, "You need to go to Mexico." Well, we all can't go to Mexico, so we got to put up with what we got. But it's improved since then, so it's really, you can't compare. It's like, you want Italian food and you go to Olive Garden. And okay, Olive Garden's all frozen, pre-made crap. And then when you actually eat authentic Italian cooking, a big difference. And yeah, don't mention Olive Garden in front of in front of an Italian, because yeah, they'll give you the business. When they made fresh guacamole right at your table. Yeah, see that These restaurants didn't do that. And we have a new Mexican restaurant that just opened up this past summer, and I haven't had a chance to stop there. So I don't know who owns it. I don't know if it's run by a Mexican family. They seem to be doing okay. I've never been to Taco Bell. Such a shame, as I like spicy foods. And I wouldn't consider Taco Bell spicy, Wayne. You're better off buying the stuff and making it at home. And then you could fire it up as hot as you want, you know? I'm turning the volume down. I need to sleep before I go out. It's getting old and cold. Oh, James. Okay. Do you need us to lull you to sleep, James? Does James need a lullaby? We could just talk quieter and softer and put James. You're getting sleepy, James. Sleepy. I just hear horror stories from Taco Bell. Yeah, believe them. Believe them. You hear horror stories from a lot of big chain places. And that's because they get people in there that don't really care. Okay, shh, James wants us to be quiet. You're getting sleepy, James. That's creepy. uh, I love making myself a nice big pot of chili in the winter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about for dinner, Pinky. But if I can talk my husband into Chinese, I'm down. And I'll save the chili for tomorrow. Because I've been craving chili. So I bought everything when I went shopping. I bought everything for chili. I'll dream of crow's laughter. Oh, no. Oh, no. Crow's laughter, and then you're being chased by hot dogs with mayonnaise. The hot dog with mayonnaise. And I just can't do it. I tried it because I said I would try it, but I just can't do mayonnaise on a hot dog. Which is really kind of stupid because I put mayonnaise on bologna, on a bologna sandwich, but on a hot dog that's cooked and hot, no. I can't do the mayo. And my husband, when I did it, my husband looked at me like I lost my mind. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Because you only put mustard and relish on a hot dog. So he's looking at me like I lost my mind. Sorry, lap full of fur. You could take that in so many ways, Sage. She's a fluffy lamp. Yep. My Fluffy's hidden out, sleeping somewhere. Haven't tried it yet. Never have mayo at home. Oh, yeah, we always have mayonnaise here. And you might like it. I know a lot of people said they loved it, but I know. Maybe because the hot dog's hot. It's where a bologna sandwich is cold. So it just, my son calls it food lube. I put the food lube on a bologna sandwich, but I'm not putting it on a hot dog. Just not my thing. Of course, it never shocks me. Crow's always got some kind of weird thing to eat. Come out of lurking to tell you that you're making me so hungry. Oh, Spange. I know. We're all starving. We're all starving to death. Oh, it's 11:30, so yeah, it's getting close to lunchtime. Now I just got to figure out if I'm going to do tacos or what. Eat, Spange. Eat. Yes, we're all going to have to after this. And that's how it always ends up. We always end up talking about food. And then everybody's starving. Everybody leaves what they're doing and runs to the kitchen. Don't be a cannibal, Raven. Yeah, we don't want to go that far. I don't have much food. Oh, jeez. Well, you're going to have to deal with what you got. We've all been there. When we're all down to like, ramen noodles. It's amazing what you can make with ramen noodles. Oh my goodness. You know what? They used to be a popular saying back in the day. Somebody pissed you off. He said, eat me. I don't know if you guys, that's what we used to say when we were kids. Yeah, whatever, or bite me, I'd say, eat me, man. Mr. Furbritches needed a cuddle. He's a sweet cat. Aw. It is called comma. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, we got you. We got you. See, that's the evils of texting. No punctuation. So everybody is, that's where trouble starts. When you say something and you mean it in one way, but the person receiving the message takes it in another way. So either they become offended or they don't understand what the hell you're talking about. So texting could be very evil. I've been through that. So yeah, you gotta be careful how you word it, how you say it, because you never know when you're gonna upset somebody, and that wasn't in your intention, and but it happens. I'm not being angry. Oh, jeez, am I adding my songs to my chat? Yeah, he changed it because he's famous now. Wayne is famous. He was famous before. Can you see this butt? Yeah. Let's see. What's the green ABS pink thing, James? All right, I don't know what that is. I had over 20 people subscribe to me for no reason at all, as I had no videos. So I thought I'd make the most of it. That's right. That's right. Wayne is famous. Space. Oh, yes, Laura. Yeah, it happens. That's why I always tell people there's some people that shouldn't text whatsoever because they just always misunderstand what the other person is saying. So, yeah, always, when you've got something to say to somebody, just call them up because things get messed up. Ordering tuna and mushroom pizza. Tuna? Oh. Hi, John Boy. How are you? Tuna? I've never heard anybody put tuna on a pizza. I'm sorry. I like tuna, but I don't even think I would try that. What? Laura, well, I'm well known for my own area of playing rugby. Oh, you just shine like a star, Wayne. You could just stand there and be famous. I'm still tuna on a pizza. He goes, it's yum. If you like it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I mean, my son has put some weird stuff on a pizza, but it kind of went with it. Tuna's, that's something new. So, yeah, I think I'll keep the tuna separate. And of course, I know that could be an insult to the pizza princess, Raven. Strangest things I've known people to put on pizza is banana. Yeah, I never heard of that either until I was on somebody's show and somebody mentioned bananas. I'm like, what? Okay. All right. Wayne may be the first to ask for your autograph and godfather to my unconceived child. There you go. And then we could say, well, we knew Wayne when. That's how that works. Who would put bananas on pizza? I don't know. You know what? Not for nothing. Yeah, and dessert pizza. Yeah, you're right, Pomp. A dessert pizza, that a cold pizza. I've actually had, yeah, banana, kiwi, and there was something else. It was like at a Pampered Chef party. But I think what he's talking about is a hot pizza. Is that what you're talking about, Wayne? That might be interesting, to be honest. I don't know. Don't know until you try, I guess, huh? I wouldn't be the first. You wouldn't be the first to have my autograph. Not blowing one's own trumpet, but I've signed hundreds of autographs. Ooh. Good morning, Miss Carla. How was Carla this morning? As usual, we're ending the show by talking about food, Carla. You got here just in time. Cinnapie from Papa John's was the best. I've never had Papa John's pizza. He didn't get good reviews here, so I pretty much stayed away from it. Trust me, banana curry pizza is awesome. Wow. It sounds interesting, Raven. I don't even know what the hell would be on there. You'd have to post somewhere a recipe of that, because I want to know what's on that. That's interesting. I mean, obviously we know there's banana, but interesting. How is Miss Carla today? Is Miss Carla ready to enjoy her Friday? Oh, she's at work. She's stealth, guys. She's at work. I know Miss Carla's coming back online this coming week, right? Nothing this weekend, but this coming up Tuesday, I think she said. Carla's busy. She's a businesswoman. She's busy, full schedule. Cinnapie with cinnamon, crumble, and icing on a pizza base. It was delicious. Oh, actually, it does sound good. It's Friday. I'm okay, just trying to get through it. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, next Thursday. Okay. Well, hello, Justin. Yes, happy Friday. I was enjoying your show, Justin. Poor Justin, always getting picked on. I was lurking, but I was there. Excuse me. Poor Justin. Seg picking on Justin. Everybody ganging up on him. It's your chat. You could crow it if you want to. There you go. You need to make up a song like that. It's my chat, and I'll crow it if I want to. I was just watching your podcast from last night, Justin, because I was wasted last night. Oh, jeez. He was wasted. That's something that I haven't been in years. That was payback, Laura. Yeah. This thing is a bloody liability. Justin. Oh, here we go. Justin cheated. Here we go. It's spilling over. Oh no, run while you can. Hey, God Gal, how's it going? Lurking while I do meds and cuddle with the guinea pig. Oh, guinea pigs are so cute. I love the way they sound. Is it Justin? Did you see when John Boy called you cute? Oh, oh God. They used to say that about me, Justin. Now look at me. Oh no. Oh no. poor, poor Justin. He gets ribbed about his jumper. And now now they're calling him a cheater. So what you gotta do now is just go into Segs Live and get something rolling there. Jeez. You guys are all bad. I missed the cute comment. Uh-oh. Is that because you were, crowing the chat? See, that's the thing. If you missed it, somebody else caught it. I noticed that guinea pigs talk about wheat a lot. Oh, I know. They make the cutest little sound. And I think it's terrible in the countries where they eat them. It's like, oh, how could you do that? It's a pet. It ain't a food source. Justin didn't cheat. I got your back. Oh, see, Wayne's got him. In fairness, I probably deserved some of it for what I said about Seg and his live stream. Oh, I missed that one. Apparently, I have to go back and see that. I missed something there. I'm sorry. I died laughing when the Adelaide there, they put out the video where they kicked Seg out. That, I'm telling you, oh man, I was peed myself. That was funny. Paranormal Monkey, the banter is the best bit. Yeah, Justin, you now then deserved it. Oh, okay. Where did James go? Well, he went to sleep, remember? We're probably waking him up because we're laughing. Sleep, James, sleep. My guinea pig, Pepper, is very vocal. Did you know guinea pigs purr when they're super happy? Oh, do they? Oh. I had a friend that had guinea pigs. They're so cute. We used to have hamsters, not guinea pigs, but they're so adorable. That little chirpy. Don't you love all the banter between other content creators and live streams? Yeah, it's funny. It is funny. They like you when they have to come in and harass you. Seg is so easy to wind up, though. Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. Oh, that's why everybody does it, because his reaction is just classic. Excuse me. Thing is, you get him going, and that's it. And then he's off. They all get him going, riled up. But you were funny too, Justin, because you were a bit riled yourself. And all it takes is that one thing, and that's it. You're done. Yes, they do Spanish. They have been lucky enough to experience that. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the turkeys. We need a Seg and Monkey Christmas show. Oh my God. Exactly. Wind them up and watch them go. That's why they do it. That's why they do it. Oh my God, Roger. That's just the electric carving knife. Oh God, Roger. Here, turkey, turkey. I just tell Seg that you're making him coffee. He will lose his marbles. I learned it the hard way. Oh no. Oh no. A Spanish Beardo might still have a slot free. I know. I need to get in touch with Beardo. I'd like to be a part of that. I just haven't touched base with him yet. I don't know where he's got the list posted. I haven't. I've just been doing so many things. I haven't been catching up on stuff, so I don't know where he's got it posted. A Christmas special, Justin interview, Seg and Beardo. Yep, that'll be funny. Let's see. If Seg comes over to the UK for Christmas, I might need to harass him in person. Oh, that would be awesome. Yes, that's a definite, Justin. Yeah, if he goes there, you're gonna have to harass him and yeah, and live, so that we all get to watch it. Or just interview Kenny Biddle and Dawson Toller. Oh, I'm sorry, guy. I love it when the two of them are on because they just go at it, and Jesus, it is like the best when Kenny and Dawson go at it. If Seg goes to the UK, get him a funky sweat. And so I was gonna say, yeah, get him his own jumper, Justin. That's all. One of them really strange Christmas ones, the ugly Christmas, because they do that here. They have the ugly Christmas sweater contests. Just get him some really bizarre one. Stay away from the Seg monkey relationship. I've had enough issues with Crow. Oh, I'm so excited about what's to come. My coffee went cold. Oh, definitely going to be a good time. I managed to squeeze in last year and get in there, but I haven't touched base with Beardo, so I don't know if he's got any slots open or not. If not, then I'll just sit back and relax and watch everybody else have do the work. I found some great Christmas jumpers. There you go. You got to get a really obscure one. Get him a sweater with monkeys holding bananas. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, Mariah's doing more mysterious stuff. Justin, she needs to talk to you. Mariah's turned into our international spy. Watch it. Last time we met up, we were very friendly towards each other. Now it'll be a bitch fest. Oh, oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Mariah's turned into our international mistress lady, woman of mystery. Monkey versus Seg custard wrestling. Oh, jeez. That would be so funny if Alessio could do that. He says it won't let him do that though. I'm telling you, they would be hilarious. There's got to be a way that they could put that into the program. Yep, International Woman of Mystery. That's what she's become. And she keeps dangling the carrot to tease us for 6 months. I got to keep throwing that in there. For that 6 months. Let's see. I'm cryptic now, but I'm working on something that will benefit the entire community in a huge way. I can't say more at the moment. Okay, well, let's just slide on that one. If it's going to benefit the community, we'll let you slide. Spain would pay good money to see that. She wants to see the guys in a in a custard match. That'd be something. That would be something. We might not get that, but spaghetti will make them smack down. Yeah, he says he can't do that because we tried that before. Steph had asked him if he was able to do that because that would be really funny. I guess the program doesn't allow you to do that kind of weird stuff, but it would be great. You're all going to spaz. See, stop dangling the carrot, Mariah. Just keep teasing. Yeah, see? All right. Spain just with me. Stop teasing. Oh, we're going to show up at your house. Force you to talk. Seg and Justin in a giant pool of jello. Oh, geez. Let's see, Justin, they got you in jello. They got you in pudding. Is there anything else they want? Anything else they want to put them in? Say says you're making a giant coffee maker, right, Mariah? Yeah, it's just, God, we all need it. Food and filth standard Koval. Yeah, pretty much. Banana pudding. There you go. Oh, God. There you go. Oh, my God. There it is. Banana pudding wrestling. I need to go. I need to do a GoFundMe so I can raise funds to stock Seg and just, yeah, there you go. Hey, you might be surprised. You might get it. It's amazing what people will fund. I've gone for chicken, mushroom, and green pepper pizza. Well, that's not too bad, John Boy. Never fear, good things are afoot. Aha. So at least she's making us feel comfortable knowing that it's all good. But she keeps dangling the carrot, which is brilliant because it'll keep everybody, hanging on, waiting to see what's to come. So yeah, put up the page, put up the GoFundMe. I think people would just pay just so that you could go over there and harass them. You'd be surprised. Beardo wrestling, pasta pervert, and Heinz spaghetti. Oh, geez. Beardo's a good sport. He'd probably do it in real life. Just like when he went out with the guys from Bristol there, and I told him, I said, you got to get him in that blue suit. We need to see that. Justin will be like, who's been sniffing my jumpers? Oh my God. I'm serious. Goes to GoFundMe. Yay. I didn't have options to make my own pizza. So I have to make green peppers. Oop, heard the door. Sounds like the man's home for lunch, guys. We will need a second GoFundMe for the harassment and stalking charges. You're right. Oh, that's funny. You're right. Oh my God. GoFundMe jumper. That's that totally. We should put Justin in the handsome man of the month. I think Justin was in at one time, or he was centerfold. I forgot. I had him up at one time. A bloody beardo trying to. Sorry, guys. Dry throat. Trying to make me get a PO box for jumper deliveries. I know. I know. I've seen that. Good Lord, you know what you would be getting in the mail? It'd be you'd be bombarded like with hundreds of sweaters. Oh my God. But then you look at this way, then you could donate them to people who need them. But in return, then you could send your beardo like pictures of feet. I'm surprised Justin's jumpers just don't peel off him. Boom, boom, ha. Yeah. Oh, good news. I'm en route now to pick up my niece at the airport. The flight was not delayed. One down, three more to go over the next 24 hours. Oh, geez, Steph, I know you're always off doing something. But at least the flight's in on time. That's a miracle in itself. I get a bunch of cardigans and sweaters your nan knitted in the 80s. Yeah, yeah, exactly. There were some bad ones. I look at like old knitting books and catalogs. You're thinking, oh God, this stuff is awful. You're like, who the hell wore this stuff? But they did. Sleeves to your knees. Yeah. Yeah. Wedding Sunday. Oh, it's almost there, Steph. Almost there. Total chaos weddings. Total chaos. Oh, Justin, just try it for a few months. Yeah. I was going to say you build one out of a collection. You say they're getting here now, just getting them home. Yeah, I know. Really, Steph. Just keep telling yourself it's almost done. It's almost done. You go insane putting together a wedding. They should have set up even where Justin and Beardo sell their jumpers and loud shirts. Yeah, Beardo's. I love Beardo's shirts. Love them. Yeah, go for that chocolate. That's the thing, though, man. When you send stuff out, across the seas, it costs a fortune. It's ridiculous. I could wear a wedding dress and then go find Seg and Justin. Uh-oh, you better run. She's talking wedding dress. Oh, no. You guys are killing me. Wayne, personally, I'm not going anywhere. It's my daughter's wedding. Yeah, that's her daughter's wedding. She's getting rid of the daughter. Out. He married you. Now you're done. I may do one for a limited time if I start getting knitted. Caps with holes for your ears and awful jumper galore. I'll close it down in a hurry. Yeah. You're going to get some weird stuff, Justin. So be prepared. If they can knit it, if they can knit, they can knit anything. And, it's going to be interesting. They'd make for one hell of a show, though. Definitely would make for one hell of a show. We are at the 3-hour mark. Guys, it is lunchtime. My husband's barking in the kitchen. You probably hear him. He's yelling at the dog. Hey, Dragon Ranger, and I'm just getting ready to sign off, Dolly. Sorry that you missed the chat. But there's always a rewatch if you're inclined to watch. You guys, I always enjoy spending the morning with you guys. Nothing like some great fun conversation over a cup of coffee with a bunch of people that I adore. So please remember always to come back and hang out with the morning crew. We always look forward to it. And yes, if Justin gets that P.O. box, send him your jumpers and on anything else that you can knit. We'll get it started. We'll get it rolling, Justin. They would be definitely a guarantee you to get some great stuff, and you'd have to just do a show. That's just a given. I'm looking forward to boxing tonight. Oh, nice. Nice. Everybody, enjoy your Fridays. Please enjoy it. Enjoy your weekend. Of course, I'll see you on Sunday morning for the brew. But try not to get into too much trouble. Keep warm in this crappy weather. And we'll all do the best that we can. Now, everybody, quick, run to the kitchen and find something great to eat. And until then, guys, I will see you next time. Remember, please like, share, subscribe, become a member. All the bells and whistles that keep us rolling here in YouTube land. I really appreciate all of your support. Until then, guys, I'll see you Sunday. Have a good one.